as we see Shaun Lomas walk his way to the cage for this light heavyweight 3 5-minute rounds main event. Shaun Lomas makes his way.
A guy with probably the most experience in MMA in this country. Shaun's had about 1 million fights. He's had, I think, over 250 fights across various disciplines. Fights pretty much every weekend. Guy loves it, and he is incredibly tough. He's fought some of the best out there. He's fought Jimmy Manure, current UFC light heavyweight. He's fought Paul Daly, one of the most feared strikers on the planet, and he's also fought Liam McGeary, current Bellator light heavyweight champ. So he's been in there with some really, really good fighters, and it's going to be very, very interesting tonight to see what Iain Martell does against a man of this caliber.
Insanely experienced, as you said, Mark. There's not a position or technique that this guy has not been in. He's very tough and he's incredibly durable. He's known for his never quit attitude, so you have to literally put him away.
You very rarely see people walk through Shaun Lomas. It just doesn't happen. The guy is always, I guess, outgunned, expected to lose. But like Iain said to me when I spoke to him before this fight, he beats guys he's not meant to beat. So Iain said he cannot take him lightly. And it's going to be really interesting tonight, as we say. We think in Iain Martell we've got one of the next big light heavyweight prospects in MMA, and it's fascinating to see him put himself back in the cage and straight in with a guy like Shaun Lomas. If he can finish Shaun Lomas in the manner of Manure and McGeary and Daly, then we know Martell is for real.
The crowd are on their feet for the hometown favourite Iain Martell as he makes his way to the cage. He said to me, the camp's been great. Been training since his visit to Thailand in January, so he's been training out in Thailand, working on his Muay Thai. New strength and conditioning coach has made him even more powerful, and he says he's got a better engine.
Well, that's a scary prospect for anyone right there. Smiling, he's loving being the hometown boy, and the fans, as you say, are on their feet. What a great atmosphere here. Martell, this guy, he could be an absolute superstar. He's got everything you need. He's got bricks for fists. He's got fast hands. He's got power takedowns. And on top of that, he's a good-looking, charismatic guy who talks well. He's got everything you need to be a star in this game. And tonight, this could well be the start of the climb for Iain Martell.
Very marketable, like you said. He's had some great MMA sparring and wrestling at Carlson Gracie Norfolk under Lee Dosky. So you know those guys have pushed him to the limit.
Martell, well-rounded. Obviously, he's been fighting K1 for the last few years, so maybe hasn't been rolling much jiu-jitsu, but his hands are going to be sharp. And you just wonder, this fight ahead, exactly where it's going to play out. Shaun, in the build-up, told me that if the fight started with Martell in full mount, that Shaun Lomas would still get the win. He's very, very confident on the ground. And part of me wonders whether or not Shaun wants the fight to go to the ground. He said yesterday, I'm not going to take it to the ground, but if Martell wants to go there, I'm happy to oblige and tap him out. I wonder if he's goading him, and whether Martell will take that as a challenge and take him down, or whether he'll want to keep him on his feet, standing, keep it in Martell's wheelhouse, as it were, his particular set of skills with those bricks that he's got for fists.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this bout will be 3 5-minute rounds in the light heavyweight professional division here at Contenders Norwich. This bout is sponsored by OTW Imaging and is our main event of the evening. Introducing to you first, standing in the red corner, from Cyrus MMA. Put your hands together for Shaun Lomas. And his opponent standing across the cage in the blue corner,
get set for our main event here at Contenders 15. Light heavyweight action. Shaun Lomas, training out of the Cyrus MMA camp. Iain Martell, training from Norwich and various other disciplines. Travelled around the country at different places. We mentioned Carlson Gracies earlier. Let's see if he can implement these techniques.
I look for Shaun maybe to throw a low kick early. He does that quite a lot and quite often gets taken down off it.
Oh my goodness, overhand right off the bat. Shaun Lomas is on his back, but interestingly, Martell doesn't want any of the ground game.
How is that for the first shot you throw back in MMA after 3 years out almost?
Against a guy who is iron chinned, so hard to stop.
Absolutely, and you've got to love the way Martell said, I'm not going to the ground with you, stand back up.
Shaun Lomas on the bottom, holding on to that half guard. He needs to try and work out of this position. Doesn't want to be underneath the damaging shots of Martell.
Lomas, though, has definitely improved on the ground. You see quite often in his fights he manages to get sweeps. He's holding on to the wrists at the moment. Martell hits so hard, though.
Damaging shots down there.
Is he in form out?
Switching out back in the open half guard.
Just thinking.
Both fighters really calm.
Absolutely.
Keeping their cool in the cage tonight. Martell with some vicious ground and pound from the top.
Yeah, you don't get people who hit like Martell come round very often. Graham Everett, his coach at the Kickstop for his hands, tells me he's right up there with anyone he's ever coached power-wise. And he's coached some really powerful boxers, Herbie Hyde, the Walsh brothers, Sam Sexton.
Martell was saying his prediction was he has the utmost respect for his opponent. That being said, the man is simply not on his level and will be apparent as soon as the fight has begun, and we can see that now. He's just smashing on the top of Shaun Lomas, and it's all over. Yep, that's done.
It.
Daniel Movahed has seen enough. Limiting the damage there to Shaun Lomas. That was a gift. Iain Martell gave us a gift of his extensive striking power there with the overhand right, and then finished it with a TKO win on the floor.
You've got to say that's a very impressive return for Martell. The first shot he throws, here we go.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for both these guys in the cage. Well, ladies and gentlemen, introducing your winner. Let's get loud. He's about to make it big onto the international MMA scene. We know it. Norwich's own Iain Martell. Listen, everyone, thank you so much for coming. You in the world. You have a good night. Iain Martell.